Hey, what's up, guys? It's me, um, Larry Michael Ard with Comedy Central. Here's my plaque for football. There's my other plaque from football in high school. I played college football at Dean College. I still have 3 years eligibility plus a red shirt, which I hope to use, but right now my doctor says it's going to be hard to get back out there, you know, because of my disability. So I'm working on that. But yeah, right now I'm watching San Francisco versus Seattle. It's an NFC West division game. So I like to stick to divisions. I don't really like watching like San Francisco versus New York Jets because I just don't get that much out of it. But this is actually for the NFC Championship. So it's filmed a while ago. So yeah, right now John Ryan's back to punt. Number 9 for Seattle. San Francisco's up 3-0 versus Seattle. And then, whoa, he just got knocked out, bro. Number, I don't know what number. He's on the ground, but yeah, his helmet came off and everything. Number 23, James. So that was pretty crazy. So, yeah, Samsung Galaxy, Coors Light. Those are the commercials I see. Right, I'm getting this off YouTube. Nationwide insurance. Nationwide insurance. The 12th man in Seattle. Pretty cool stuff. So it was Lockett who hit him. And he definitely grabbed his face mask though to rip his helmet off, which isn't cool. That's a automatic penalty. That he's probably gonna get fined for that. You know. So it's 14-49 in the second quarter. San Francisco's up 3-0. But Michael James is the one who got hit. He's from Oregon. I know who he is. He's pretty good, but nah, he's kind of out of the league right now. It's 2020. Davis in motion. Kaepernick drops back in the pistol. You know, power out right. They got a out going, and Bolden drops the ball. That's probably because he was drafted by Arizona. Remember, once you see a free agent, like say like Tom Brady goes to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, which he did, like don't really rely on him that much. Like rely on Evans, 13, who was drafted. You know, same with you, New Orleans. I think. Wait, where did Jameis Winston go? New Orleans, right? I think so. I don't know, but don't rely on Jameis anymore that much. Like run the ball, and you still might win a championship. So now they're in pistol power out right. It's a 2nd and 10 motion. They hand it off to Gore, and he gets 1 yard. Because one thing I noticed, the referees, if they give you momentum, so if as long as you're putting in effort to get the next yard, they'll give you an extra yard. You know? So that's pretty cool. Now it's 3rd and 9. They're in shotgun. Shotgun right. Trips left. And then there should be an easy first down because they're only at the 15. Like, it's hard at the 40. The opponent's 40. And then there's a flag on the play right away. Sherman. But yes, it's a home game at Seattle. Seattle is the home team. San Francisco is the away team, but technically San Francisco is the home team because they're wearing white. Because they have to rely on safety these days, like controlled environment. So basically, what they're doing now to protect people is to put opponents in white, even if they're the away team. That's what we did in Gardner High School. We always wore the away uniform at home. So it's 2nd and 10. 13 minutes left. They just ran Gore. Not much success. Right now, Gore, last team he played for was the Buffalo Bills. And he had a decent season. Vernon Davis doesn't play for, pretty sure that doesn't play for the 49ers anymore. Hopefully Kaepernick gets back in the league because he's one of the greatest quarterbacks early on in his career. He had like the greatest start to NFL career I've ever seen. You know, like he runs this play, like 99% of quarterbacks get tackled, and he gets a first down. So that's pretty cool. So I'm gonna make the video 14 minutes long. That's as much as I can do right now. Right? So I'm gonna make it 14 minutes, 14, hopefully. You know what I mean? So yeah, Colin Kaepernick, 2 for 3, 15 yards, 5 rushes, 43 yards, and he's a lot better at throwing than running. I know that for a fact. So he's gonna pick up another first down. He knows his angles really well. Like this might go for a touchdown. Like, yeah. That was a freaking big play right there. So it's 1st and goal now. What most coaches go by right now, it's the Olympic Committee thought of the day. Is like, say San Francisco scores a field goal right here, which is most likely, like they're probably not going to score a touchdown. They're going to score a field goal, so it's going to be 6-0. And then on purpose, they're going to allow Seattle to score 3 points in a way that's I haven't been taught yet, but you always want your opponent to have at least a point on the board, because right now it's, say it's Russia, they're the 3rd place seed, so they're gonna get a trophy in the Olympics. And then right now they're basically practicing against each other because there's no other team playing against them. So once you have a 6-3, that's when you know you have the edge, because the 6th place team is going to be better than the 3rd place team, because they're just going to eventually get better than them, you know? That's why it's better. That's why it's best to always try to win, you know? So it's 3rd and goal, Frank Gore. He's about to score a touchdown. They should run him back to back. I just don't understand when coaches start throwing it inside the 35. Like, your field goal kicker can kick it from 60. You know? And then plus your running back's gonna break it to the 5. But Dixon is in. He's from Mississippi State. Their fullback, I don't know. He's probably undrafted free agent. And Dixon gets in. They give you momentum, but not at the goal line. Like, that might have got in. I'm probably pretty sure it got in, but you know. So what else is up? 24 Dixon with the touchdown. Mississippi State Bulldogs. And they're gonna mark him down at the 1. That's my assumption, because it's a forearm hit, and then the ball across the. Even if the forearm hit the end zone, that's a down right there. So I'm gonna make this definitely not a touchdown. Scoring reviews and replay. Because like the only thing that stinks about professional sports is like the paychecks, because like, say of course like LeBron James or Yao Ming, say they're getting paid 50 million from the team that drafted them. Once they go elsewhere, it's like really hard to get 50 million anymore. Like they'll make 35, 40, but they're not making freaking 50 million anymore, which is crazy. And then being an undrafted free agent is basically qualifying for your school, because you gotta protest that you're allowed to get your doctorates, and then you can play until you get your doctorates. And if they don't legally let you play until you get your doctorate, there should be no reason to play collegiate sports. And I know they're also protesting no money, but you definitely shouldn't be worried about getting paid in college. You should be worried about your doctorate's eligibility. So say you're an undrafted free agent, protest that, fight against it. And then in 10 years, you never know what could happen. So I'm pretty sure they're down at the one now. So if you didn't know this about me, I have the ability to pick up on conversations. So once people start talking, or I listen to music or something, I'm able to start saying everything they're saying inside my head. So that's pretty cool. It's very enjoyable, I do it all the time. Right now what I do is I put instrumentals on, and then I rap while people are talking, and it's pretty crazy. Like, you might think it might not sound good or make sense, but it does. It has a flow to it, Oh man, that's definitely in. So the people's obsession with the 7 superstars at the position players, the position, like the wide receiver, running back, quarterback, fullback. It's a good goal to have, to always play in those positions, because that means you're doing the right weights, and you're the right size and everything. So that's pretty cool. I support that when people say, "Oh, he's the running back, he's the quarterback." You know what I mean? So yeah. What else is 10:03 left, an injured man is down. Dixon scored the touchdown, I'm assuming. So it's 9-0 San Francisco. Sponsored by Chevrolet. Find new roads. So yeah. I'm about to head out. It's been 13 minutes, about to be 14. So what I'm gonna do today is hopefully hang out with my mother and my animals. Hang out with them for a little bit, and then definitely try to cut down on smoking. Like 1 cigarette an hour should be good enough. But when I get to the 30-minute mark, it's just like, oh, freaking in. Because most of the time when I tell my doctor, I tell him I smoke 2 packs a day, which is true. I get the 2 packs sometimes. But like I said, it says Surgeon General on the cigarette. It says Surgeon General on the cigarette package. It's probably an asthma inhaler. That's what my voices keep telling me. Like my conscience, he keeps telling me it's just an asthma inhaler. So if you want to use that for your joke of the day, go right ahead. Email me at ardmlarry@gmail.com. I'm pretty sure that's it, right? ardmlarry. Yeah, it's my YouTube account. I'll get back to you. So yeah, thanks for watching. Hopefully I'll see you at an open mic one day, and we'll work on telling poetry comedy, which is pretty cool. Okay, peace out.